Hello there, this is Talk on 3D with a quick little demo on how you can enjoy this little playground I created for you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and load the playground. In here you will find the infamous ragdoll that you can create inside Iclone 100%, and this is going to be a quite versatile tool for you to use because you'll be able to customize it to any body type. For example, I created this one for Chuck, so you will notice that if I put him right on top, he fits right in, and notice how the limbs kind of match up with the limbs of the actual avatar. That's very important. So I will show you later on how you can hook it up together and so forth. Right now I just want you to go ahead and have fun and enjoy this. So I will go ahead and just show you how this works. So what is this box for? This box is just to hit the ragdoll dummy, and the dummy will react and it will get hit and go against the boxes, so depending which angle you hit it, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and just use the puppet tool for the props, which is a fantastic tool, and I will go ahead and just go ahead and press my spacebar, and notice that I go boom. There you go. There's my ragdoll. Down. Let's try that again. Quite simple. Hit it, and there it goes. Also notice I'm going to go ahead and just keep it real time because I don't need the accuracy I would need for cloth or for other things. So I'm going to just go ahead and keep it all real time. And there's my dummy just falling down like a ragdoll, like it should. Good little ragdoll. So you can push it this way, you can push it this way. Many things could happen. You can go ahead even and you can scale the box as well. I'm going to go ahead and scale it this way, that way, and this way. Notice that when I do a move or a rotate or a scale, then it pops back to the select mode. This is because you have the prop puppet menu on, and however, if you turn it off and you use the tools and you move it and you rotate it, notice that it remains on the move, rotate, and scale tool. So if the gizmo disappears on you, it's because you probably have this menu on, and there you go. This is one of the first tips you get from Stuck on 3D. Remember, so if you wanna do some translation, rotations, whatever, scaling, just turn it off and then go ahead and then turn it back on. If you don't mind, go ahead and just keep on pressing stuff. So it's up to you. So I'm gonna go ahead and press the spacebar again, and I'm gonna hit the dummy. There we go. Boom, boom. It's much easier to hit him this way too. Like that. Bump. So, but this is not all you can do. You can do a lot more stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and just reset that. And notice that all I'm doing is just pressing the spacebar. So I'm testing this. This is not really getting recorded. So I can do many things with it without actually committing to the simulation. Look at that. There you go. So have fun doing that. You can do this way. So this is one way you can do it. The other way you can do is I'm going to go ahead and just move this away, but let's turn this off because I don't need this right now. Now also notice that when I let the simulation run, look at this. We have a chain here with 2-point constraints and one chain here with a 1-point constraint swinging back and forth. I will show you how to do this today on this tutorial, and on a later tutorial I will show you how to do the ragdoll, which is a little more complicated. So for now, let's just I'm going to show you what you can do with the ragdoll. I'm going to go ahead and just lift it up. Come on, going up. Let's see, go here. Oh, my simulation was running. I forgot about that. Alright, here we go. So we're going to lift them up, and I'm gonna go ahead and drop them, and nothing happened. Why? Because my little dummy here is set with the physics properties of Frozen, which means it's waiting for something to do something in order for it to react. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this to dynamic, and now I can go ahead and just drop them. And there you go. There's the dummy falling down, which is what ragdolls are pretty good for. So I'm gonna go ahead and move this guy over here. I'm gonna move him like so, and then I'm gonna go ahead and just rotate him a little bit, like so and like so. And one of the nice things about this is that I can go ahead and pose my character in any way I want, so that you can match a movement of any of your avatars, and then when it's time to hit him at the right moment, you switch to the dummy and let the ragdoll physics take over. So look what happens here. I'm gonna go ahead and just press the spacebar, and there you go. He just falls down and flaps down. Now, there are many things you can do to switch the simulation by changing, for example, oh, I just moved the hand. I wanted to move the whole ragdoll, so I'm going to go ahead and push it a little bit more so you can see it falling more to the side here. Like that and like that. And let's see, I'm just dropping over here. There we go. Notice he falls down quite naturally there. You can always readjust the weighting on each body part as well to give it, for example, you can make the feet heavier or the head heavier so it kind of links, falls a little bit faster through the head and so forth. So look at that. There we go. He even twitches from the pain. So anyway, play around, have fun, and enjoy it. Alright, and I will show you, oh, I forgot, I was going to show you how to do the rope. So I will do this real quick for you guys. The first thing we got to do is go ahead, I'm going to go ahead and just bring in a cube. Very simple. Next step is I'm going to switch the pivot point from being on the bottom all the way to the top using the new quick set for pivots. Then I'm going to go ahead and click on the reset button so it snaps back to the origin of the world. Now I'm going to go ahead and scale this, and please, I am not going to do the whole rope. I'm just going to show you how I built this part, and then you guys can extend it further into bigger chunks and so forth. So I'm just going to do this longer piece here. And now one nice thing about Iclone, first of all, I'm going to go ahead and reset the transform here. So this will become the original position and scale and rotation for this model. Very important, and I'll show you why later on. For now, just trust me, you want to do that. So the next thing I'm going to do here is I am going to multi-duplicate. So I'm going to press Shift D, and this is going to give me 15 copies. I'm just going to make 10 here because I don't want to keep do the whole linking for this whole thing because the procedure is always the same. So I'm going to put 0 here so all my pieces are on top of each other, and I want them to move upwards in the z-axis. So we'll go ahead and type here 10, or should I say maybe minus 20. Let's see if that works. Oh, that's way too much. Let's go ahead. Oh, that's 200, not 20. Alright. Or you can do it this way as well. You can drag it, and that will give you the spacing you want, which is great. This is exactly what I want here. This works just the way I want it. And I'm going to go ahead and press OK. I'm going to select this guy over here and move it out of the way because I think it's right on top of one of the links I want to make. And I will go ahead and now and select from the top view here. I'm going to select all of these guys, and I'm going to give it physical properties. Quite simple here. Select the menu here and make them active, and I want to make them dynamic because I want them to react once I press the space bar, except for the top one. The top one, we're going to change that, but for now we'll just leave that. We'll make all the settings first that we need to put all at once, and then we'll switch that top one. Now I'm going to go ahead and use capsule. This will give you much better results when it swings because there will be less collisions between the boxes by doing it this way. It gives you much smoother chain link. Now I will go ahead and we're almost there. Basically, I just gonna select this top one and I'm gonna make it kinematic. And the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open a hidden panel, which is Alt-Shift-R. This panel will become available more easily on a later patch. Right now it's a hidden menu, but I was told by reallusion I can show it as long as as long as I give the disclaimer that this is not a final menu, but it's still very functional. So I'm gonna go ahead and select all of these pieces again, so I can give them properties all at once, and I'm gonna change all of this pieces of geometry to point-to-point constraint. Basically, it will allow you to do kind of like whatchamacallit, some kind of think of a ball joint kind of thing. Uh, you'll see what I mean once I do it. Sorry, it's really late right now, but I really wanted to guys to play around with this because it's so much fun. So I will go ahead and I'm going to select this guy over here, and I'm going to pick a target, which is going to be the top one. And I'm going to select this piece here again, and I'm going to pick the top piece. And you will see what I'm getting at with this. It's very simple. It's just a little bit tedious, but once you get to it, you will see that it's worth it. You'll be able to make many things with this. This is very, very useful tool. Oh, hold on a second. What happened here? Let's see. I think I messed up here. Two of these guys were selected and I got the wrong target. So I'm gonna redo this real quick. Sorry about that. Like I said, it's very late, but very worth it. Almost there. So as you can see, this will be very useful to do swinging ropes, chains, a bridge, a rope bridge if you want to. Many things you'll be able to do with this kind of stuff. And if you're even really diligent and really understand how all this works, you can even do tank tracks. Believe me, I've seen it. It's awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and set this guy again. This is the kinematic, so it's great. This, I think we're almost done. So one more thing I'm going to do is going to go ahead and just let it play. And well, as you can see, nothing really happens. So I'm going to go ahead and select these guys. I'm going to move them somewhere where they're out of the way of everything else, so it doesn't get in the way. And I'm going to go ahead and just tilt it a little bit, so you can see it swing. There you go. Always touching the floor here. So I will go ahead and lift it up a little bit, and there you go. There's your swinging rope. There are many possibilities for you guys to enjoy here, and you can do a lot of stuff with it. So, so how did I build this little guy over here? This little swinging, whatever you want to call it, 2-point constraint rope. It was done very simply by selecting the endpoint. Let's go to the beginning of this simulation here. I'm gonna go ahead and select this guys, and I'm gonna rotate it like so. Very good. I'm gonna select the tip of it, and I'm gonna make this guy kinematic. So now when I drop it, there you go. So like I said, many possibilities. Have fun, enjoy it. Another cool thing you can do here is I'm gonna go ahead and just reload my playground here. Another cool thing you can do here is if you have the bonus content here, you can use even the destructible walls or floors or whatever you want to use. And I'm just gonna head and grab any any of these guys over here. So now I can just go ahead and select this guy like so, go to my little puppet mode and hit him, and boom. Like I said, the possibilities are infinite, and there's so much that you can do and have fun with. Hey, you want to play a little bit more with the ragdoll? Go ahead and try this, guys. These rocks are a lot of fun because they have a lot of uh, steps, like this guy over here is a good example. I'm gonna go ahead and make this into a physics object. You can right click on it and go to the physics menu, activate static, and for bounding type I'm gonna go ahead self mesh. Notice how the mesh gets encompassed, the collision mesh gets encompassed into the geometry, so the geometry is the bounding mesh. So I'm gonna go ahead and select this guy over here and move it all the way up here like so, and I'm gonna let gravity do its work. Remember that when you first load the playground, my types for the physics is frozen, so I'm gonna put it into dynamic. And then what I'm going to do now is I'm gonna go ahead and select the pelvis, which is the parent of all these objects here. And I am going to go ahead and just pose this little guy just like falling down. It's like, ah, kind of thing. So, you can do whatever you want, enjoy it, you know. This is the fun part of physics. And I think we're almost there. One last little step here. And put it like right there. Let's see, is that good enough for the falling part? Yeah, it looks pretty good. Alright. Now I'm going to go ahead and put this in real time and just go ahead and drop them. Boom, 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 boom. And there you go. Have fun, enjoy, and I'll be uploading this file right now and this movie as well. So see you soon.